Today, on Beyond. It's a story that will live long into the future. The Washington area sniper, terrorizing a nation, killing innocent people, and devastating their family members.
It's a very, very lovely neighborhood, and that's what gets me, because out of the blue, these things have just happened.
Each victim leaves behind loved ones, parents, children, brothers, sisters. This is the story of Lori Rivera, victim number 5, who was shot to death while vacuuming her van at a Maryland gas station. Her sister Charity tells her story.
Lori Lewis Rivera, she was only 25. She was murdered. She was shot in the back. And she was taken from us forever. It was the worst day of my life, knowing that my sister was gone and that I'd never get to see her again. And I heard later on that when this happened, she was so scared she didn't die right away, that she hid under the van because she was so scared. Maybe talk through him just to say I love you one last time, because I miss her so much. And I'll never get her back.
Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Hi, Charity and James.
Hi.
Nice to meet you, sweetie.
Nice to meet you.
And thank you for coming here, and I hope I can help you, okay?
Yeah.
My heart's with you,
Thanks.
as are millions of other people. I want to start with you by just doing this little, I tune into your energy, okay? And because of soul, I usually work with people whose souls have passed over quite a bit, like 3 months, because there's an adjustment period. So sometimes it's necessary to work this way, as far as tuning into your energy and then picking up things, okay? I know you have one child, who's a boy, but you're going to have another.
Okay.
And I see it very clearly. I see it really clearly. Okay. Your son, you have a son.
Right.
Is there a new school you just put him into? This just started?
Actually, I think you're thinking about my niece.
Is that your sister's daughter?
She
your
just
sister
got
passed
put
over?
in.
Or is it sister-in-law?
Yeah.
Okay, the sister that passed over.
Yeah.
It's her daughter.
Yeah.
And she just started a new school?
She started a new daycare.
Okay. Okay, just recently, right?
Yeah.
Within the past month or so?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it was
talking
a
about.
month.
Okay. Your sister's trying to come through, so that's the one who's giving me this information. All right? So let
Okay.
me just get more. And I wanted to let you know that your prayers, I'm hearing your prayers are answered. I'm hearing prayers are answered, okay? So let me just get more for you. All right, sweetheart?
Okay.
She keeps on talking about a younger man. A younger man. She's talking about a
Her
younger
husband,
guy.
maybe?
I don't know if it's a young guy that did this to her, but she's talking about a younger guy. And she's also mentioned he made something about a profile of this man, or that people have known of him, or he has some kind of awareness of, I don't know if it's a prison record or something, but there's something going on there. Was this she found in the street, by the way?
Under her van.
You were cleaning out the van or something?
Yeah.
And was she on the side of the van or something, or what?
What I heard was she crawled underneath her van after it happened. But
I don't think she knew she had been shot. I really don't.
It was
She said to me,
probably just so fast.
She said to me, I didn't know what happened. She didn't know.
Yeah.
She didn't know she was shot. She didn't know what she said to me. Your sister's talking about her daughter, and she wants you to take care of her. Okay? Would you please take care of her?
I will.
Okay? She's okay. She's okay. But she keeps on talking about her baby. Please watch for her baby. And I don't know if... I feel that you're going to be much more influential with her baby in some ways. I really do. And she wants to thank you for that.
She raised a great daughter.
She has a great daughter. She wants to give love to her husband. Okay? She wants to give love to her husband.
Definitely.
And has one of the services been done, but still there's another one to happen? Is there still going to be another service or something?
Not that I'm aware.
Okay. She's telling me there's going to be a service, And I know it's going to be a national service for the people that have passed.
Okay.
But she's telling me there's going to be like a national type of memorial service. And I don't know if there were candles placed where she went, where she was, and this sort of thing. You might not know that.
No, I don't.
Okay. She knows it's hard for you to go through this right now. And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you could have done. You know that.
I know.
You know that. And she loves you very much. She loves you very, very much.
I love her too.
She loves you very, very much. You weren't at her funeral, right?
I
You
was.
went? Did you fly back? You flew back east for it?
Actually, they flew her.
Okay, back. Where do you live? California, or where do you live?
No, I live in Idaho.
You live in Idaho.
Yeah.
Okay, and they flew her body back.
Right.
And is the family in Idaho? Family lives in Idaho? Family?
Only my mom and dad.
Okay. Is that where she's
And us.
buried?
Yeah, in Mountain Home, yeah.
Okay. She loves that. She loves where they put the body. That she loves that.
She does.
She loves that, and you have to know it.
I'm glad.
Because she said that was what something my sister wanted to know. She loves it.
Yeah, because I
It was
knew
very
we wanted to
difficult.
get out of there.
Yeah, it was difficult trying to find a place to do this,
Yeah.
to put her in this sort of thing. I know this thought of, did she have 2 kids or just 1?
Just one.
I tell you, she wanted another baby.
Yeah, she
And
did.
she talked about it a lot. And I think she talked about you and her having a baby around the same time. Whether
Yeah.
you understand this? Because you said we talked about having a baby around the same time and that we're going to share that, okay? And I know that you're going to have her child come and visit you a lot. I know that.
Yeah.
Because she's
They're
just telling me
moving.
this.
They're moving to Boise.
Oh,
where
are
we
they? Oh,
live.
great.
Yeah.
Great, great, great.
Yeah.
I know you will. And she said, thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
As soon as she gets the strength, she will come into your dreams.
She already has.
She already has.
actually.
All right. Okay, sweetie. Yeah. Okay, because you're going to talk about being in your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to tell you also, her husband, has he had dreams of her yet?
No,
Okay.
he wants
will.
to.
He will. He will. He will. She said, tell him to open himself up to me.
Okay.
And she said, would you make him a promise to do that? Just be open to me, to be around him. He'll do that. All right?
This has helped a lot.
Good, good. I hope so. Thanks, sweetie.
Thanks.
Okay. God bless you.
Next, does Charity believe James contacted her sister? And if she does, what was the most important message James relayed from beyond? Plus, will this girlfriend get to say goodbye?
I'm hoping that James will help me to tell my boyfriend how loved he is.
He's already trying to reach her. Will she start to listen? Find out later on Beyond. Lori Lewis Rivera was the 5th shooting victim in the infamous sniper case. She was gunned down in the parking lot of a suburban Washington service station on October 3rd.
As soon as she gets the strength, she will come into your dreams.
Her sister Charity was devastated by Lori's senseless murder.
I don't think she knew she had been shot.
Does that bring some relief knowing that she didn't feel any pain?
Yeah, it does. I was hoping that, well, I've heard a lot of stories that she didn't die slowly and that she was in pain for quite a while, and it's nice to know that she wasn't. That, not that she died fast, but that she didn't feel any pain and she didn't feel lonely in her last few minutes.
Your sister's trying to come through, so that's the one who's giving me this information.
I didn't know really if I was going to be able to contact her in the first place, so maybe that's what I was surprised about, that, you know, then I knew for sure that that was her. I think that's what surprised me, was that he actually got through.
As soon as she gets the strength, she will come into your dreams.
In my dream, it was at her funeral, and I just looked over kind of, you know, out of the blue, and she was sitting there with my mom and at her own funeral. And I didn't cry or anything. I just went over and, like, you know, nothing ever happened, and put my arm around her and just sat there with her. So it was really nice.
Do you feel, like James said, that your sister wants you to be there for her daughter, to take care of her daughter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that important to you?
Yeah, that is very important. I have to be there for her, especially since she's only 3.
Does she know what's going on? How are you handling this with her?
She would cry out that she wanted mommy. Nelson just, he couldn't handle it. He's trying to be strong.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, how do you deal with this when your wife is, you know, gone and you have a 3-year-old that, you know, you have to raise her by yourself? And I've just been trying to be there and hugging her and playing with her and, you know, taking her out and having fun and trying to get away from the sorrow of it.
How would you describe this experience today? Are you glad you came? How do you feel about all this?
I think it's a big relief.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, I've been under a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And it's kind of taken some weight off my shoulders. To know that she's happy, she's with my family, it's helped a lot.
If you could say something to him, if he's watching right now, what would you say?
You're a soulless bastard. You need to be shot, put to hell where you belong so you can start your punishment.
Next,
Who's Chuck or Charles?
That's him. That's my boyfriend.
a deceased boyfriend has been trying to break through to the girl he left behind. Will he finally succeed? The answer is next on Beyond.
Earlier this year on Lake Castaic, 3 men were killed in a freak boating accident. Michelle's boyfriend was one of the victims. She, along with his best friend, contacted our show hoping for a last chance to say goodbye. I wanted to give them that opportunity, so let's take a look and see what happened.
On January 11th, 2002, I lost my boyfriend. He was killed in a boating accident on the lake.
He was like a brother to me. If I could have picked anyone in the world to be a big brother, it would have been him. What we think happened was something mechanical, probably. We're not sure. I mean, they were the only ones there, so they're the only ones that know. But we think the boat flipped, and they were going at a very high rate of speed because they were race boats. When it did happen, he was missing for a week. And some people were holding out hope, but I knew in my heart that he was gone.
I'm hoping that James will help me to tell my boyfriend how loved he is, how loved he was, how important he really was here, that we're all okay, that we're gonna be okay, but that he will live within us forever.
It's Michelle and Julie. Michelle. Okay,
Right.
sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, Julie Michelle. And thank you for inviting us here.
Thank you for being here.
Well, I gotta tell you that there's this man standing right between both of you, and he's putting his hands on your shoulders. He says to me, he's saying to me, this is cool that we're doing this. This is cool. You know, this is cool. And that's the phrase that he's giving me. He goes, you know, this is really cool. This man, he's talking about loving to laugh a lot. And he has a weird sense of humor. Sick sense of humor.
Exactly.
He's larger than life. His energy's larger than life. He fills a room up with his energy. And he has a sick sense of humor.
Yes.
Do you have a sister also? And
Yes.
do you know your sister? He knew your sister?
I met her a couple
Okay.
times.
Because he's telling me about your sister or talking to me about your sister. And you just talked to her, or was there a connection with her recently
Yes.
with her, please? And he's talking about with you getting closer to her after he died.
Yes.
And he wished that for a long time when he was alive. And now that as he's passed over, he's happy that it's finally taken his passing in order for that to manifest. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Were there 2 different types of services that you had? One formal one and one informal one?
Yes.
Like, okay, because there's one formal one and then there's one informal one with you guys, friends having beers or drinks or something and toasting him or something like this. It's like feels very informal. It's interesting because I'm being shown writing on a poem.
Oh, God.
Okay, but I'm being shown this.
Yes.
And I don't know if you recited this poem or you said this, talked about this poem and you read it.
I wrote it.
Did you write this for Chuck? For Chuck, someone who's Chuck or Charles?
That's him. That's That's my boyfriend.
Is that the one I'm speaking with?
Yes.
Okay, because you gave me the name Chuck or Charles, but I want to be known as Chuck.
Yes.
Yes.
There. I love the flowers, and I don't know, flowers in a lake, or understand that?
Yes.
And he wants me to say thank you for doing that, okay? Did he ever like fast boats or speeding
Yes.
boats, speed boats of some
Yes.
sort?
Yes.
Because I keep on seeing whizzing by me a speedboat.
Yes.
Did he ever get in an accident at all with his boats?
Yes.
With a boat?
Yes.
Is that how he passed over?
Yes.
Like a speedboat accident of some sort?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was getting here. Now, I'm going to tell you something. He hit something, you know, he hit something. He goes right, okay? I want to ask also, did this boat flip a little bit also?
Yes.
Because I'm seeing this, and I'm seeing flipping over like that,
Yes.
okay? We had big plans. Chuck's with big plans. We had big plans of even getting away from here. There were plans of going somewhere else or moving somewhere else or something. You understand that?
Yes.
He's sorry he couldn't live that part of life with you, but he can from where he's at. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. He's around in the room, sitting on the couch all the time, and like he used to do, watching TV. He's always there, and I'm telling you right now, that's what he's talking to me about.
I talked to you.
And you too, in dreams, you've seen him.
Yes.
And he goes, keeps his hand, he goes, baby, or baby, why don't you believe it? You know, because you have a hard time believing that that's really him, and it's him. I know he's watching out for you guys.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Thank you very much.
You're very,
James.
very welcome.
Thank you so
It
much.
helps. He's saying to me, this is cool.
That's exactly something Chuck would have said. It was his most favorite expression about anything that he thought was cool, that was great.
He's larger than life.
James, it hit on his personality exactly. He would fill a room. He was larger than life, the life of the party.
I love the flowers, and I don't know, flowers in a lake.
Julia and I went out to the lake by ourselves, did our own little service, and threw flowers in the water. And James completely picked up on that. No one else knew. Nobody knew.
Dude, in dreams you've seen him.
Yes.
And he goes, keeps his hand, he goes, baby, or baby, why don't you believe it?
Yeah, when James said that Michelle was ignoring the fact that, you know, Chuck's been all around her this whole time and that I have seen him, he was right on with that.
To know that he's always going to be with me and he'll always be watching over me and he is still around. It was a gift to me. It was a gift from James. It was a gift to me.
If you'd like a chance for a reading with James, send a letter to Beyond, P.O. Box 4399, Hollywood, California, 90078. We now join James in the audience.
Would you please stand? Thank you. Because there's a grandmother figure who comes in here, okay? Your grandmother, I'm telling you right now, and she brings your daughter with her. All right? And I want to tell you that she's fine. And I feel there's something rare with her. There's a rare disease with your baby.
Yes.
Because this is how I'm being told she passes. And I'm being told that her time on this earth, her experience on this earth, was really to go through the birth process. And really, for you, there was like a group karmic connection between you, the mother, the father, and the baby, okay? And that that baby's time to live was only this short time. But I want to thank you for the love that you gave to that baby while the baby was here, okay? I don't know if there's someone named Catherine or Kathy or Kathleen.
It's my mother.
That's your mother, okay. She passed over as well? She's still
Not
here.
yet.
And did she help you with the baby a lot? Okay. Her mother, then this must be the
Yeah.
grandmother's coming in here because she wants to give love to her daughter. And she sees this as a wonderful opportunity to speak with you, okay? I'm going to come up here and just talk a little closer here. I understand that. Was there someone that gave a blanket to the baby? Also, there's a blanket that you have of this baby still?
Yes.
Well, did your mother give the blanket?
She made it.
She made it, thank you, because her mother's telling me about the blanket. And her mother's also telling me that that was from her as well, okay? It was from your grandma. And you say, well, how can it, because she's passed over? Well, they can inspire us. And she was with your mother was making that, and picking out the colors of the thread and the wool and those whole things. She was with that, okay? I also think she helped teach her how to do that.
She did.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about that, like crocheting or knitting. And let me ask you, is there a boy that you have?
Yes.
Yes, a little older boy, right? Okay. And is there another baby that you had?
Yes.
Okay. Did other baby pass over?
No.
Did you have a baby after this baby that passed, though?
Yes.